Good evening, I'm Kai Jackson.
And I'm Mary Bubala. Crime and violence has a tight grip on Baltimore, and tonight residents say they need change now.
What we're going through in Baltimore right now is torture.
You can't even leave out your door in the morning time and guarantee that you're going to make it back home to your family.
Our children is dying.
Sir, what you doing about it?
Y'all sitting in the office doing
about it?
I'm leaving. I'm not willing to sacrifice the life of one of my children for Baltimore City.
For 8 straight years, more than 300 people have been murdered in Baltimore, and 5 days into the new year, 14 people have already been shot and touched by gun violence. 11 of them have survived, but 3, all young people, have been killed. The latest death, a 16-year-old boy in southwest Baltimore. He was shot alongside 4 other students yesterday afternoon at the Edmondson Village Shopping Center, just steps away from their school. Today, we learned his name is Deontay Dorsey. 2 suspects got away.
Now, the new year has brought changes and promise to Baltimore as well. Ivan Bates is now the city's top prosecutor, and he's vowing to turn the page in the fight against crime. In his first act, he's overturning some policies from former City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby. This evening, Bates held a town hall that he's calling Take Back Our Streets. The panel included city, state, and federal partners. Visibly absent was Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott. The panel covered a wide range of topics from guns to drugs and policy as well. Ivan Bates doubled down on his promise to be tough on crime and prosecute when necessary.
The person continues to show time and time again that they don't want to follow the law, that they want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to avail themselves to these to the diversionary programs, you asking to be prosecuted.
Fox 45 News has comprehensive team coverage.
We're giving a voice to the residents as we hold your elected leaders accountable.
We begin with Mackenzie Frost. Mackenzie is live with the takeaway from tonight's town hall. Mackenzie, a lot to unpack.
Yeah, there really is a lot to unpack, Kai and Marion. For the first time under this new administration, a united front when it comes to tackling the violent crime in Baltimore, hinging on working together. The panel tonight calling themselves the Super Bowl team. Capping a week full of inauguration events.
Mr. Ivan Bates is our new state's attorney.
Ivan Bates joining the U.S. Attorney for Maryland, Eric Barron, and other top law enforcement and prosecutors for a public safety town hall. On the stage for the first time together, Police Commissioner Michael Harrison, State Attorney General Anthony Brown, Bates, Barron, and Inspector General Isabel Mercedes Cumming, showing a united front to a city in the middle of a crime crisis.
And I believe you have a world-class Super Bowl Vince Lombardi championship team sitting on this stage tonight.
If a person continues to show time and time again that they don't want to follow the law, that they want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to avail themselves to these to the diversionary programs, you asking to be prosecuted.
Noticeably absent, Mayor Brandon Scott, while Baltimore comes off the 8th straight year of surpassing 300 homicides. A big topic and a growing trend in the city, juvenile crime and how to handle kids getting involved in Baltimore's biggest concern.
The answer to that has to be no, that we have to begin to hold juveniles accountable.
On top of kids and violent crime discussed, guns and how this panel will curb the gun violence in the city.
Guns are what's being used to kill and terrorize our community. Now, if you're a repeat violent offender, I gotta ask once again that we invoke what's called the mandatory minimum, and you will receive 5 years without the possibility of parole for that illegal handgun.
Bates turning to his federal prosecutor partner.
Call my friend over here and asking him and the U.S. Attorney's Office to take your case so you can get a significant amount of jail time.
And U.S. Attorney Barron says his office is ready for the challenge.
We're lowering our criteria for taking cases. We're trying to take as many gun cases and work with the state's attorney's office as possible.
Bates and the panel making it clear their goal is to get illegal guns and the people pulling the trigger off the street. Talking tough on crime, holding people accountable together, seemingly all on the same page.
The people who did this felt they could get away with it. And the reason why they felt they can get away with it, because the mayor has failed to keep the city safe. Who's responsible for the 15% that he said that we would have a 15% reduction in homicides every year while he's mayor? We haven't seen that.
The outrage over the shooting also seen Wednesday among community members who confronted Councilman Christopher Burnett, who represents the area, constituents demanding accountability.
Our children is dying. Sir, and what you doing about it? Y'all sitting what you doing about it? And what are you doing about it? No, what are you going to do? What you got to do? You I've been in there